We will start with Chandler in the second row on your left, Dusty.
Dusty, obviously, you told us Millers is still going to go tomorrow. What are you going to do in Game 4?
Right now, it'll probably be Javier.
We'll go to the back right corner, Dusty.
Dusty, I know you guys were chomping a bit to play, and having a veteran group, does this kind of help them get a little extra rest and just to kind of ease into a World Series?
Well, I don't think we need rest really right now. We've had plenty of rest. We've had a lot of off days this last month, so it's just a temporary postponement, and so we'll just take it as that and come out ready to play tomorrow.
Next question on, where are we on the left? I think Mark has a question, or is the microphone back there? Oh, sorry, first row on the left.
Hey, Dusty.
Hey, Mark.
Just your thoughts about how this affects your team, your pitchers, your position players, everybody.
Well, it affects both teams. So, you just got to turn it off and then get a good, nice rest. I heard it's hard getting reservations because everything's full. So you're hoping that the guys can get reservations to get in to eat, be with their families, and be ready to play tomorrow. And, this is part of the game. You can't control the weather, so you just deal with it.
Is that easier said than done, turning it off like that and then turning it back on, or is it part of the game?
Well, I think it's harder to wait around and then turn it off, because waiting around to play, I found that sometimes you end up more tired and burning up energy not knowing when and if you're going to play. So now we know we're not playing, so now we just treat it as an off day. Guys go in, get treatment. Guys will probably hit extra in the cage and get ready for tomorrow.
The first row on your right, yes. Dusty. Ron?
What is your thought process with Justin using him in 5 rather than 4, and what was your equation?
Well, the equation was Javier's been really good, number one, and number two, we didn't feel that extra day off, would hurt Justin. It would probably be to his benefit.
Go to Bob, standing on your left, Dusty.
Dusty, you glad there's still that off day, the travel day on Friday, rather than playing straight?
Yeah, I think so. Because the fact, had it been a day game, maybe you could understand. But the fact that we'd have both gotten in at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's going to take away, I think, from the quality of the game. So I think it's nice that we have an off day, and if indeed we have an off day, I haven't heard that it's for certain. They got to clear it with the networks and different things like that. So I see somebody nodding their head, Ron. Okay, Ron said, oh. If he says it, it is.
Go to the second row on your right, Brian.
Were the Phillies changing their pitching plan, or we have the same lineup as you originally had posted today?
Yes.
Go to the second row on your left, Dusty.
Dusty, is it frustrating, first, all the days off from the end of the regular season to now, and coming into a stadium with an open roof, no retractable roof like in Houston? Is it frustrating to come in, get prepared, and then find that the game is going to be postponed at this hour?
I mean, I'm glad that we took some batting practice and played some balls off the wall, because I think their real home field advantage is, like I saw, JT Realmuto hit the inside to Parker, it hit the wall and bounced off, and then, I think that's their real home field advantage, because they have a lot of angles, a lot of caroms out there that some of our only 3 or 4 of our players have ever been in this stadium. So I'm glad that we got a chance to work out before it rained today. Playing, I mean, you have to deal with the elements. You play where you have to play. Plus, this team, I think we had the best road record in the American League, and all of them weren't domes. And so, we play where we have to play.
One more for Dusty. All right, Dusty, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Dustin, the weather channel don't look that good. In case postponed, doubleheader tomorrow, and Christian, it would be the late pitch.
No, I don't think it's doubleheader tomorrow. Probably, if we don't play today, that they would postpone it definitely till tomorrow. They're waiting to hear now exactly what we're going to do.
It has great. You believe this group, the guy, is capable to put it in your finger, the ring that you always miss after this moment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that's why we're here. You know, we're here to play, and you know, when you get to this point, both teams believe that they're the best, and so you know, that's the position that we're in.
Go to Chandler in the third row on your left.
Dusty, if today's game is postponed, will McCullers still start tomorrow?
Yes.
And then what would that mean for Game 4?
That means Game 4 that we'd have to make up our minds what we're going to do at that time. We don't know yet.
Go to Brian in the front row.
With the struggles of your DH spot, getting Hensley in there, just what are you hoping to get out of him? And I mean, he's a guy that I think you've kind of always been in his corner a little bit. Just what do you kind of like about what his style of play and his at-bats?
Well, you know, I like his approach, his aggressiveness, and his overall like fight to give you a good at bat. You know, he'll fall off some pitches, he'll put some others in play. He uses the whole field, and you know, he's a guy that's risen to the occasion, especially when I had asking to pinch hit. I mean, which is very, very tough for anybody, but it's especially tough for young players to pinch hit. But he's done well in that role. Like if I give him 4 at bats, he does well. If I give him 1 at bat, I know it's going to be a tough at bat, and that's what tough at bats over the course of a game. If everybody has tough at bats, especially today in the new pitch counts that they're implementing, then theoretically a pitcher could be out there sooner.
Go to Danielle in the third row, Dusty.
Dusty, I know a lot is up in the air, and guys haven't decided how Game 4 would be affected if tonight is postponed, like you said, but Justin Verlander would potentially be on regular arrest if that were the case. Is that a scenario that you guys would have to consider, pitching him again?
Yeah, I mean, we're considering it, and we're also considering with the extra day's rest doing well, too. So that's kind of up in the air right now.
We'll go to Ron up front here.
Dusty, with talk of extending the runner-on in second and extra inning rule, are you in favor of keeping it or not?
Yeah, I'm kind of in favor of it because it saves your pitching as much as anything. It makes you play a different game at home than you do on the road, and so yeah, I'm in favor of it.
How do you play differently at home than on the road?
Well, at home you can bunt, you can play for that 1 run, and on the road 1 run doesn't mean that much. I mean, it can mean something, but basically they have an opportunity to tie it up, so you can go back and forth. So you probably play for, not the big inning, but probably a crooked number on the road. Where at home, you get the last at bat, and this could be the game.
Go to the third row on your left, Dusty.
When you're in this position, back in another World Series, do memories of 2002 or even 1981 kind of come flooding back to you?
No, not really, because you got to leave that back there where it is, and you got to live in the present here. And so, no, I mean it comes to your mind every once in a while, but you try not to look back. You got to look to today and look forward.
Other questions for Dusty? Nothing else? All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.